Hello, students. So, welcome to our online session of industrial safety. Now, today we will be starting with our second session of the industrial safety. Okay, so let's move forward for this subject. General precautions. All the operators should be trained in a safe operation and maintenance of their machine. So, training work is required to be done properly from the industry management point of view to the workers so that they can be treated properly. They should know what to do when an accident occurs. They should be clear in that mind that which steps are required to be taken once the hazard will take place or some casualty or unusual activities occur. So they should be clear in their mind. Next is all the machines operator should be trained in an emergency procedures to take when accident occurs. Okay, so there is some emergency exit so that the workers can move out of that particular place, and as a result of that their lives can be saved. So this is all the things that is required to be taken into consideration by the management of the industries. They should take into that mind that there should be some opening or some safety outlets from where the working personnel can move out of the place. Next is all the employees should know how to activate emergency shutdown control. So obviously each and every instrument have the emergency shutdown. Even the car also have, and many kind of machines used to have. Even the washing machines or even the ovens or any kind of the machine used to have the emergency shutdown, so that the some unusual things doesn't takes place, and the person who is dealing with that machine does not get harm from it. So that particular key should be known to the working personnel, and as a result of that, when some unusual or there is a chance of occurrence of the accident, they should shut down the control and they should activate the shutdown. Okay, even we also have in our PC also that emergency shutdown is used to there. Okay, next is inspection, maintenance, adjustment, repairs and calibration of safeguard should be carried out regularly. All the work machines should be inspected regularly. Their adjustment is required to be done. Maintenance is required to be done. Repairing, if it is required, is definitely required to be done. From the inspection, we can come to know that whether the repairing is required or not. And by doing so, we can reduce the chances of the accidents. Okay, next. General precautions. Supervisors should ensure the safeguards and properly in place when machine is in use. So superior should ensure that the guards that has been provided along with the machines are properly working or not. Are that particular safeguards are in their proper place? They should be ensured by the working personnel. Okay. Next is shortcuts that violate the safety principles and practice should be avoided. Okay. So there is no shortcut in life also and in industrial life also. How the working of the in machine is done, that is being prescribed by the designer. In that way only the worker should deal with that machine. There is no shortcuts in working with the machine. So there should not be any kind of the violation with the practice or the working with the machine. And if it is being done, if it is being done, then it is required to be avoided. The person should be terminated by violating the policy or the violating the method of that particular machine. Okay, so these are the general things. Problems. So I will be discussing what the problems action can should is required to be takes place. So machine operating system without safety guards, maintenance working cleaning a machine that is operating. A reboot is operating without a protection barriers. So problem actions. What are the problem actions? Is we discussed earlier. Now next is if the machine is operating without safety guards, then stop the machine immediately and activate the safety guards. Machine workers cleaning the machine that is operating. Stop the machine immediately and lock or tag it out. A reboot, a robot. Sorry, my mistake. A robot is operating without a protection barrier. Then stop the robot and correct the barriers. Now next is visitor is wearing a necktie and observe a lathe machine. An operator is observed disassembling a guard. Immediately a pull of the visitor back, and means we have to immediately pull the visitors back and have to remove the tie so that the operator and the secure guard and the take disciplinary actions. Means if a visitor is wearing that necktie and is being observing the lathe machine, then then the tie might come in contact with the lathe machine. So in that case, it is necessary to pull that person back and remove the tie and stop the operation of that lathe machine to and take the disciplinary action. So this is how the problematic action is required to be done. At particular case, what steps are required to be taken are being displayed in this session. Okay, so basically we have to uh, take the actions earlier. Immediate actions is required to be taken so that no harm will take place. Okay, so this is how the things is required to be done and what to do in particular actions. Okay, so thank you for attending this session. Thank you. Jai Hind.